Hi everybody, it's Don. Are you having a fantastic day? Because I'm having a fantastic day. I got some really good news today. So, as many of you know, 2 weeks ago I went in for a CT scan and blood work. Got a lot of that done, and I got a call from my doctor today. And everything is clear from all 3 sections that I've had surgery on. So colon, liver, lungs, it's all clear. There's been no changes since the last time, which marks almost a full 2 years now since my surgeries, my last lung surgery, which is really good news that there's nothing else new that's shown up since then, especially in the lungs, because I had at one point both lungs, 3 different locations, and now that's all cleared up. And so doctor says everything's good. We're going to keep watching it as normal every 4 months, go in for more tests and keep an eye on it, because this stuff it never disappears, right? But as far as now, but it's kind of funny because they also said they were a little concerned over something. And I said, uh-oh, here it comes. What were they concerned about, right? What are they worried about? Well, as it turns out, they were concerned about how much weight I have lost in the past 4 months since my last tests were done. They said you're down over 30 pounds from when we weighed you last time 4 months ago. How is your strength? How is your breathing, etc.? And they started going on about all these things. I said, wait, it's okay. I am purposely trying to lose weight. So the fact that I'm losing weight is being done through exercise and diet. It's not being done by cancer. So they were very relieved to hear that. I told them about what routine I'm following, that I had talked to my family doctor about doing this as well. And they were thrilled with the fact that I was building up my lung capacity and my breathing is easier, all that stuff. They were absolutely thrilled that I was doing that. Just in case, you never know, if I have to go in for lung surgery again in the future, I need good lung capacity or they won't even perform the surgery. So it was nice to be able to tell them, no, that my weight loss was not due to cancer this time. It was due to me actually trying to lose weight and being a little bit successful at it. Not 100%, but a little bit successful. And then we started going on, and I started asking them about, the things that are going to happen in the future. What do I got to do? Am I in risk for anything that you saw from the scans? And they said, no, everything's clear, everything's good, don't worry about it, not a problem. And then I said, well, then I have a question, because I have this thing in my body right here. You can probably make it out on camera. This is a port. And what that is when I was going through chemo, this is where they would put in the attachment, and this goes directly into my heart, and it pumps out the chemo throughout the entire rest of the body. So this is a port catheter, it's called, and it's uncomfortable sometimes, and it's a big hard plastic thing that's in my chest right now, up near the collarbone anyway, and I have to keep getting that flushed every month. You can't let it seal because then they can't get the needle in and it wouldn't do its job. So I have to go to the hospital every month, get that flushed. It's just an inconvenience, especially right now when the hospitals are open again, closed again, visits and all this other stuff. So I said, am I allowed to get that taken out? And she says, well, this was like the doctor residence on board who was calling me, not my regular oncologist. So she says, well, let me talk it over with the doctor, and we'll get back to you and see what can happen. So I said, great. 2 hours later, I get a call, and it's from a different hospital. And so I answer it, and they said, hi, doctor asked us to see about removing your port catheter. So that's right, I'm going in on the 25th of this month, 8:30 in the morning, and I'm going to get this taken back out so there won't be this long wire going into my heart anymore, and I won't have this lump, this hard thing on my chest that I do feel every once in a while depending on how I'm sleeping. So, but you know what, this compared to what was in there before, I used to have what's called a pick that they put on your arm, and it would be a little attachment that would actually stick out like this on your arm, and I used to have to take my sock, cut a hole in the one end of the sock, so it's a tube now, and I'd roll the tube up my arm, and that would hold it in place all the time. So you know you have to be careful not to rub up against something, like when you're going by your car or anything like that, that you catch it and pull on it. Not only that, you couldn't get it wet. You always had to wrap it up with cellophane and plastic bags and everything. If you tried to take a shower, it was just not a comfortable thing. And then once they realized I would need more chemo than just a few months or a few weeks, they said, okay, well, let's put the port in. The port was amazing. I never had any issues with it whatsoever. In and out, the pick, I had like 3 different picks in my arm because they kept clogging and having to redo them, and it was just a pain. So yeah, I was very happy to get this actually. And you know what? I'm going to be even happier to get it out, because that's also a good sign. If they think you're going to need chemo in the next year, next 7 months, a year and a half, this would not be coming out. This would be staying in. They would not perform a surgery only to have to perform another surgery in under a year to get this done. So all signs are looking really positive that this coming out is another great sign that maybe, just maybe, I've flipped that page now. And I'm ready to really live the rest of my life without being in constant fear that this cancer is going to come back, because I've lived with that, especially the first 3.5 years of all the different surgeries and the chemotherapy and the radiation treatments. And that going to the hospital once a month was a constant reminder. You know, you had cancer, Don. It could come back today. Getting this flush. Remember, cancer. Hey, you know, it was always that constant reminder. And now I don't have to do that anymore. That's a good sign from my doctors. Both my last 2 were completely clear. That's the 3rd one in a row that there's been no changes, no growth, and no new signs of any dots showing up anywhere on my lungs, colon, or liver. And the doctors were very happy that I'm increasing my strength and my lung capacity. So today was a very, very good day. And these days, you'll take every good day you can get, right? So yeah, I'm in a really good mood today.